Yo, and welcome to Shooting the Soil. In this video, we're going to be talking about building soil over winter. But before we get into it, I just want to give a quick PSA for the bees. Neonicotinoids have made it into most of our flower seed worldwide unless they are labeled organic. This pesticide persists from the seed to the plant to the pollen, and then the bee will carry it back to the hive. And studies have shown that a single flower containing these neonicotinoids can wipe out thousands of bees, if not cause entire colony collapse. Neonicotinoids are very common in the US, and to the best of my knowledge, all potted flowers, unless labeled organic, especially from box stores, contain these. So please source your flowers, and now we'll get back to building soil. So, what does building soil look like under the microscope? This is an example of an early successional soil, meaning it's closer to dirt than soil with a thriving ecosystem. We can tell that right away by there being far more clear bits than dark brown aggregated bits, as well as there being only a few tiny pieces of fungal hyphae. I estimate this at about a 1 to 800 fungal to bacterial ratio. You can see some of those clear bits of clay and silt starting to become aggregated, turning brown with the amino acids and glomulins that the microbiology is excreting onto them in order to draw out nutrients and minerals. Also acting like a glue, forming aggregate clusters which hold in more water and nutrients that prevent leaching. And here is what we want to build our soil into. This is a mid to early late successional soil. Here you can see just about everything has that nice golden brown aggregated color. And we see nice 2 large brown fungal hyphae, as well as a couple other small segments of hyphae, which is what you want to see in just about every frame for a 1-to-1 fungal to bacterial ratio. So how do we build soil and advance that ecosystem? Well, it all starts with the micro and macrobiology, so we need to feed them and increase soil organic matter. And what better free way to do that other than leaves? By grinding up the leaves, we can greatly aid nature and save up to 100 days in the decomposition of these leaves. So we're looking at an area that I want to expand the garden, and we're going to grind up the leaves, pile some sticks over it so it doesn't blow away, and let all this break down over winter. This little corded electric mulcher chipper is super handy for the garden. It makes decent mulch, great small fine wood chips, but if you want to take out a big brush pile, it is not the tool for the job. But if you're interested, check out my product link page in the description. It helps support the channel. And this is those beds the following year where I decided to continue building soil and remediate a little bit. Other than throwing a handful of native flower seed in here, I just let it go wild for a season. Because a living plant in the ground is the best soil builder. Because it will put more than half of its photosynthetic energy back into the soil for future generations. It's funny how everything that I was taught would make me think that plants only draw from the soil. But in reality, they put down all these exudates, feeding the biology, creating a symbiotic relationship with the biology, sequestering carbon into the soil, and being the main contributing factor when it comes to building soil. And then there is compost, another great way where we can utilize leaves, speed up nature's decomposition, and build soil. Check out the link in the description for more on my compost. And another reason not to throw out your leaves, you can use them to increase the fertility of your lawn or garden. I really thought that was going to work better than it did there. Nature is not just a sustainable system, it is a regenerative system. So yeah, this is me actually spreading leaves on my lawn Because if you bag up all those leaves and all those grass clippings, they will have to be replaced in some way in order for the system to even be sustainable, let alone regenerative. Now, the only way leaves can be bad for your lawn is if they block photosynthesis. So just strap that mulcher onto your lawnmower and grind those leaves down into the grass so that will not happen. So I'm in New England, zone 6, and look at how green this grass is for November. If you like to roll around with your pets or kids on a chemical, pesticide, and herbicide free field, then hit those buttons if you would be so kind. And check out the other regenerative channels that I have linked on my channel. And I will do my best to keep you updated on all my regenerative microscopy experience. Until then, happy growing, and I will catch you on the flip side.